if you ever wondered how folks are doing these automated DMs or comments where it's like, okay, you comment link and then they DM you the link to buy that thing that they were just talking about. You probably have seen this on a lot of influencer and content creator accounts. Well, the secret behind it is ManyChat. So this tactic has been really popular with content creators and influencers, but there's no reason why you as a coach or even a service provider can't use this on your Instagram account to grow your email list. We already know that this is way more effective than saying link in the bio. It allows you to not only get them the right link, get it to them quickly, but allows you to start nurturing that relationship with your followers and potential clients by beginning the conversation and getting them into the DMs and having a direct message conversation with you. So we are behind the computer. We are in my ManyChat now. I have used it mostly for clients, but today I'm going to set up one for myself. Now, I will say, as a little bit of a disclaimer, if you are going to use this on Instagram, you want to make sure that your lead magnet is going to work well and be mobile responsive and work well on mobile. So, with that said, the lead magnet that I was planning on using this with may not necessarily fit the bill. So we're going to see. This is going to be an experiment and I'll report back to let you know how it goes. But I just wanted to give you that disclaimer in case you're watching this and thinking about the whole situation and how it works. You want to make sure you're going to choose a lead magnet that's going to work really well. So let's actually go back to and then look at the messaging, because this really is the first start. Before you get into ManyChat, before I let your bright shiny object syndrome get the best of you, let's get out of ManyChat and let's actually think about the flow of this conversation and write out the conversation. So I'll make sure that I somehow give you access to a template or something to help you write this, because this really is the most important part and really where the magic happens. So my approach to this is making it sound as conversational and as human as possible so that it doesn't feel cold and robotic, number one. Number two, because that's a huge turnoff. And number two, we want this to feel warm. We want this to be nurturing our folks and making them think, wow, this is really great, excellent service. And feeling like they're actually having a conversation with you. So my DM keyword is going to be tech. So if you DM me the word tech, I will send you my automated revenue tech stack. So that's a brand new lead magnet. I built it out in Notion. I really am loving it. And so I can't wait to share that with you as well. Let me know in the comments if you use Notion, or if you're interested in seeing more videos on Notion, or if you're interested in seeing more videos on ManyChat. Okay, so the keyword is going to be tech, and I'm going to say something to the effect of, hey there, little birdie told me that you were interested in the free automated revenue tech stack. Now, I'm adding this PS. By typing in your email, you consent to being added to our email list. I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen a lot of folks doing this, but I do think that, so it's up to you if you want to use it or not. I'm deciding to throw it in because I want to make sure that I am not only being ethical in my marketing, but I want to make sure that this is consent-based, that this is consensual. Because oftentimes we are automatically opted into things, and that just never feels right. It just never feels good. So I don't want anyone to have that kind of interaction with my business. Okay, so then they're going to type your email below. That's a bit of an automated bubble that you'll have. Then there's going to be a smart delay for 60 minutes. So this is if they don't respond. Are you still interested in the free automated revenue tech stack? If so, just type your email address. Type your email address below and I'll give you the link. And if not, no worries. Again, I'm just writing as I would talk, as I would speak to someone, because that's what's going to make it feel so much more real. Then we're going to do another smart delay for 5. So once they type in their email address, perfect. Here's the link for the automated revenue tech stack. The CTA is going to be download now. Another smart delay for 5 minutes. One last thing, some of the links are affiliate links, which means I get a little commission if you decide to purchase because of my recommendations. I'm basically just wanted to add that disclaimer. It makes it all feel more human again, but also I'm again wanting to be completely transparent and ethical in my marketing and letting people know, hey, there are affiliate links in here. If you don't want to support that, or if that changes how you feel about, or the credibility about the tools that I'm recommending to you, that's fine. That's on you. And then I'm also asking them to just reply, got it, so that I know you have the link. Now, that's not necessarily needed, but what I like about adding this extra step of having them say that they got it is that it kind of restarts the time in terms of the 24-hour window of me being able to contact them again. So I have a smart delay. Right now I'm thinking it's going to be 12 hours. It might be more like 15 or 20 hours. Actually, I probably could bump this up because 12 hours might be a little strange. But essentially that smart delay is just like, there needs to be time between that last message and this one. And that last message is just checking in to see if you had a chance to take a look at the tech stack. Do you mind if I ask you what you're currently using to run your business? This is a great opportunity to just be like, hey, checking in. You can, whatever message it is that you want to put there, just another opportunity to touch base with them. And then from there, you can start to have that conversation. So you can see how this is allowing you to nurture your lead from the minute that they have said that they're interested. So whether they have actually even checked their email or seen any of your emails, you're already interacting with them, right? And now we can have a conversation about what tech you're using to run your business. Does your business feel streamlined? Are you feeling overwhelmed in it? Which tool were you most excited to download or learn more about in the tech stack, right? Like, now I've opened the door to have a conversation, and I can jump in and talk to them manually. Now, you can interrupt the flow at any point, but if you do interrupt it while it's in this flow, it might start to override, and you might get a little embarrassed. And all you have to do is just say, hey, my chatbot gets a little overzealous sometimes and jumps in the conversation. You just, keep it light. Because the idea here is that we're not trying to trick people. We're not trying to fool people and make them think they're talking to us necessarily. What we're trying to do is nurture them without us having to spend 100 million hours on our phone on Instagram. Okay, so the next flow I wanted to show you is the comment trigger, because this is another variation of this that you've probably have seen a lot. And so the comment trigger, so for me, I'm going to use two different keywords. So tech for the DM, I'm going to use stack for comment. So if you comment the keyword stack, I'm going to send you the automated revenue tech stack. And so what will happen is there'll be an automated comment reply, and it'll say, check your DMs for the link. I just sent you the link. Check your DMs. Awesome. Check your DMs for the link. So those are like the three variations that it will cycle through. And then we're just going to use the same messaging all over again, because it's for the same lead magnet. So it's great because you can do this with both ways. And so now we're going to jump into ManyChat. This is the tutorial section of the video. And so just to recap, once you've got all your messaging and all of that stuff written and down and you're ready, now you can come in to ManyChat and start playing around with everything. So when you come in, it's going to look something like this. You can try out their pre-built automations, which I think we'll probably do. I'm going to be honest too, I don't love sort of some of this setup here. Like, I do have a bit of a challenge sometimes navigating it. So I don't know why it's a bit disorganized in here. So we're going to just click on new flow and ignore all that mess that was there. And you can start with their templates. You can even do this for Facebook. You can see other channels that they have. They have SMS. I'm trying to think what else they have. Let's see all channels, see what options we have. We have Facebook, Instagram, just Facebook and Instagram here. Okay. All right, we're going to choose Instagram because that's the one we're going to use. And these are the top ones, which is actually what we just went through. So this is converting your Instagram comments into sales. So that's that comment one that I showed you, and it'll preview this for you so you can see what it looks like. So see keyword checklist, and then they'll get a notification that you shared an attachment, get the guide. So now you can see what this looks like. Pretty awesome. I did not select that one. That's why everything's getting disorganized, because I keep going in here to make demos. Okay, build an email list with an Instagram DM. So we're going to choose this one. We're going to set up the template. And look at this. They already have some of this stuff set up for you, but we're going to customize this further based on what we have written in our message document. So I'm just going to fill everything in. I'll walk through that actually so that you can see. So, okay, we are here. We want to make this not if message contains, we want to make message is. And then we're going to add the keyword tech. I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to hit save. That is the trigger. And then we're going to send this message. So we're going to come on over to here. We're going to take our message. Actually, I'm going to make sure we just take only what we need. And there. It's nice because you can kind of see what it's going to look like. Oops. And we're probably going to do like that. And then we're going to bring this over here. And let's leave the emoji. I like the emoji. So you can choose if you want to put more emojis in here. Just click on this and sort of wave. Oh, hey there. Okay. So we have the next step. If contact has not responded, we have our message there. So actually we didn't need a smart delay. So I've seen this done a few ways. Now the smart delay will prevent us from this message just like happening immediately. So now let me see, waiting for the reply from contact. Let me move myself to over there. Okay, so waiting for our reply from contact. Okay, actually there's something here that I realized. Free keyboard input. We actually don't want that to be free. We want to make sure that it does say email. Set email opt-in. Save email to system field. We want to perform an action because we want to make sure that we tag them. If you have Active Campaign and you have integrated it here, you'll see an Active Campaign option, which means you can even subscribe them to a sequence and all that jazz. So it's actually really cool. I guess I did not integrate my Active Campaign to my account yet, so we'll save that for another time. But otherwise, we're going to add a tag and we're going to say this is tech lead. Tech stack IG lead. Okay, and then once I get Active Campaign added, I'll just add that action, what I want to happen in Active Campaign. And now here I want a smart delay. Oops, smart delay. And actually I want this to be the next step. Just move this around and then make this. Oops, that's not what we want. We want this to be our next step. Okay, so the smart delay is not going to be days. We're going to say 60 minutes. And that's where we're going to bring our next message. And we're going to edit this this just as we did the other one. We're actually gonna, just say, email, perfect. And then the action on reply. All right, we might have to actually create another action on reply. Action, tag, stack IG lead, voila. And okay, so we just keep going, keep adding in our messages. I'm gonna stop here so that you don't have to see me adding in all the messages, and I'll let you know what our last steps will be. Okay, so I've got it all built out now. So I just want to go back to this one to make sure that you know that this is where you're going to edit your CTA. You're going to add the link. When button is pressed, open website. You can add additional actions if you want. Yeah, and then we added our smart delay here. Wait 5 minutes. Then we send that one last thing message. Wait 22. I decided to go with 22 hours because we got 22. That's 5 minutes. So that's 23 hours. So there's a 24-hour rule with Facebook. So I try to make sure, because the smart delays don't add up to more than 24 hours. So that's something that ManyChat has told me. I haven't seen that sort of enforced throughout all accounts, but I just try to make sure that smart delays aren't adding up to more than 24 hours. Because I have seen some accounts have some issues when smart delays do exceed the 24 hours, but not all accounts. So that's going to be my recommendation here. So I'm going to set this live. I'm going to test it out. If you happen to have gone through this on my Instagram account, let me know what your thoughts were. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? I'm always open to feedback. So I hope that this helps you. Let me know if you have any other ManyChat questions. I'm happy to help you answer them. And if there are any other types of videos you'd like to see on ManyChat. Now, if you want more tutorials like this, more tech things for your online business, whether you're a coach or service provider, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification button so that you don't miss another video. And if you want that automated revenue tech stack, you know what to do. Go DM me the word tech on Instagram and I will happily send you the link. Okay, that's all for now. Take care.